Good morning, everyone. I am at Gathland State Park and I am thrilled to be here. I've taken lots of wonderful pictures. My morning started off so beautifully. I met Backpacking Bible at the hotel, and she is just delightful. She is such a sweet woman. We have corresponded a couple different times offline, and it was a thrill to meet her this morning. So Backpacking Bible, I hope you have a good hiking day today. And anyway, we are hiking SOBO, and so let's get started. Come on, let's go hike. Hey everyone, it's a new day. It's my third day back, and my feet are doing pretty good this morning. I've been doing my stretches and rolling and doing all the things I need to do. Sitting up next to a wall with my feet up in the air for 30 minutes as well when I get to wherever I'm going at the end of the day. All of that's helping. I wasn't able to video yesterday because it rained all day. It actually stormed. It had started raining the night before, rained all night, rained all day yesterday until I got into Harpers Ferry, and then it stopped. Murphy's Law! The shelter was really nice. I stayed there with some individuals that I had met at the Happy Hippie Hiker Gnome Hostel, hundreds of miles back. Moon Bunny and Switch and I think Ben, and I met Blacksburg, Prophet. I had a great time. There were no mice in the shelter, which was awesome. Lots of deer. If you sat on the deck, and it was literally a deck that looked down, there were just loads of deer. It was pretty nice. Saw a rabbit. So this morning it is 45 degrees, calm. It's beautiful. It's not supposed to rain today. And sorry I'm not looking at the camera, but I'm watching for rocks and snakes. My driver this morning, my shuttle driver, brought me to Gathland State Park, and I'm hiking SOBO back to Harpers Ferry, where I'm staying. And we were talking about snakes this morning. He was a through hiker in 2009 and hikes regularly. He said that there are a lot of rattlesnakes in Virginia, and that I don't really need to be worried about rattlesnakes. I beg to differ. Anyway, he said copperheads are the ones that you need to be careful of. They're really sneaky, and they can be standing right next to your foot, and they're unpredictable. They will either just stay there and do nothing, crawl off, or they'll strike you, just strike. And typically when they strike twice. And for copperheads, it's typically not a dry bite, the first one. He said rattlesnakes, usually the first bite is a dry bite. There's almost always a second strike. That one has venom, and it has about 20% venom in there. I don't know how he knows all of this, but I'm just repeating what he said. Anyway, so I've got my eyes peeled for copperheads right now, although it's pretty cold. This forest is spectacular this morning. I'm going to try not to use the word beautiful today and see how far I can get. And use some other words. There are a lot of them. For some reason, I hone in on only a few. I just ran into Prophet, who I introduced you to before. He was heading north, and he was going to do a 20-plus mile day. That guy's a beast. 70 years old and hiking like that. Unbelievable. Today's video is dedicated to my son, and I want him to know how much I love him and that I miss him, and how much I appreciate the stove and a knife that he provided for me to be able to hike this trail. Thank you. I've shared with you all before, he serves in the military, in the Army, and I'm really proud of him. So thank you, honey. I think you're awesome. This is the most outstanding day. I am so happy. Yay me! Yesterday, because it was raining, I wasn't able to film the trail magic I received. Moon Bunny is from Alabama, and her parents drove 12 hours to come and see her and her hiking friends, mainly her, of course. And they were waiting at one of the roads that I had to cross over, the highway, and they had Bojangles chicken biscuits and everything else you can imagine. So they called me over as I hiked past them. I didn't see them. And they were kind of behind the parking lot there, was kind of wooded. You could walk past it easily and not see a car. Anyway, I met them. And you see this hat, right? I just told you they're from Alabama. There was a little bit of smack talk that had to occur there. And I had to remind him that Georgia is the national champions. Alabama's a great team, but we were better this year. Anyway, he said we were better because we stole their coach. Mr. and Mrs. Moon Bunny were very sweet people. Very, very sweet. And they were so excited to see their daughter, and it was so cute to see their daughter, who was 30-something, young 30, excited about seeing her parents. It was cute. So I did an interview with Blacksburg at that same shelter, and we kind of hiked into Harpers Ferry, not together, but we ended up being there pretty much together at the same time. And I'd already had my photo taken at the ATC, but Lotus was there, and I asked her if she would take a photo of me outside the ATC with my hiking gear on, and so she did. And that's the photo that's included in today. It's from yesterday when it rained all day. That should have been my official photo, but that's okay. I'm glad I got to go to the ATC with my husband. That made it all more special. AT Gracie, for some reason you're on my mind today, which means you probably are having a challenging day. I just finished listening to a song, and I want you to listen to it. Helen Reddy's I Am Woman. A lot of people that watch this are going to go, who? What song? Because they're younger. But if you're from my generation, you know what song that is. Gracie, you listen to that. Every word may not apply, but close enough. You can do anything. So Lotus is hiking with an individual, I think his name is JJ, but I'm not sure. And I don't know if that's his trail name or his regular name. Hopefully I'll see them. They're hiking Nobo today. I'm hiking SOBO, so I'm bound to run into them. They were ahead of me day before yesterday when I saw those rattlesnakes. And when I saw them at the ATC later, yesterday, he was telling me that after they had seen me and I had shared with him I had seen those rattlesnakes, they started paying even more close attention, and that a baby rattlesnake had been on the trail that was only 6 or 7 inches long, and that it kept trying to attack his trekking pole, biting. So I'm like, great. And I said, well, did you hear the rattle? And he said, no, it didn't have a rattle yet. I've just come up to a bench. My favorite when you're on a trail. What is this? Edward Garvey Shelter. Let's see how far off trail that is. Give me a sec. Okay. It says nothing. I don't know how far it is off trail. It says water is 0.4 off trail down a steep hill. We'll walk down here 0.1 or 0.2 and we'll see if we find the shelter. And if we don't, c'est la vie. See, Roland, I can speak French. Oh, it's right there. I can see it. Well, that's pretty cool that it's so close to the trail. Wow, this is pretty. Food box. Cool. That is some bathroom. Guess the spring 0.4 down that way. Ugh, 0.4. Ugh. Oh, maybe that's where everybody is. They're getting water before they take off today. Look at that cool sign. That is a nice shelter. Look at that. This looks, it's not new. I guess it's been painted and varnished. Look at this. Wow. I don't know how you get up there. Huh. Remember I said, can somebody tell me what these little beauties are? Look, it's just a forest floor. That's all it is. I wanted to take a minute to tell you all how much I appreciate the feedback you've given me on getting active, getting off the couch, going hiking. I have one viewer that told me that the videos inspired her to hike a Catalina trail in California, and some others that have said, I got on the treadmill today. Y'all can't know how happy that makes me. Get off the couch, go swim, ride your bike, walk to the mailbox, ride around the block, walk down the street holding the hands of your sweetheart, and then come back, just down the block. That makes me so happy and fills my heart with joy. Well done, y'all. Well done. Okay, so I've run into Lotus again. She's heading Nobo. I'm going Sobo. It confused her a little bit.
Yeah, I said you're going the wrong way today.
But she's got a message for her mom and dad.
I do. I just wanted to say thank you, Mom and Dad, for everything that you are doing. I could not do this without you. I love you both very much. Thank you.
Oh, that's so sweet. I just ran into Lotus, and she said, you're going the wrong way. She didn't know I was going to hike Sobo today. That was funny. Sweet, sweet, sweet girl. Anyway, she sent a message to her mom and daddy. Really sweet girl. Anyway, this is the best day. I'm sure somebody really did not appreciate that yet. Full of joy. Here's what the trail has turned into. This has happened numerous times since I've started. It's okay. I'm doing all right. Let's see what this says. Okay, south. That's the way we're going. This direction. But, woo! Weaverton Cliffs, 0.2. Here we go. We're going on a blue blaze. Doesn't count as 18 miles. I don't care. All right. I'm going to turn this off. Turn it back on in a minute. Getting closer. I'm excited. There's water down there. Okay. Getting closer. It's a plaque. That's the plaque. Awesome. Yikes. God, these rock formations are beautiful. That's the blue blaze I came down from. It's right there. Awesome. Incredible. Nature is awesome and beautiful. Okay, honey, here's you some bajillion-year-old rocks and rock formations. Strata. I tease you. Way better than electricity. That is some rock formation. Wow. It's huge. This day is sensational. Okay, so a hiker just passed me and you can see her coming up there, and so I'm just walking along, and here's Fearless and Hero. Fearless has she just started a YouTube channel. She's starting one, right?
Yep.
And she has multiple sclerosis, and she is hiking, and so she came off trail for a few months, but I'm not going to steal her thunder. I'm going to let her share that with you. So why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Hello. First of all, it was so fun. Nonnie passed us, and I'm like going south though, so I was confused. I was like, I think I know her, but that's the wrong direction.
Yeah.
But that's what we've been doing a lot of in the last few days too, is a lot of, kind of doing a southbound a little bit, northbound a little bit, just to try to maximize still getting some low miles in while I'm also recuperating. My body kind of just hit a little bit of a wall. And so, but yes, so I'm hiking to raise awareness and funds for multiple sclerosis, which I was diagnosed with in 2016. I lost my legs. I lost all body function actually from the waist down. So it was a little bit of a freaky time for me.
Oh my gosh.
I'm grateful to have recovered the use of my legs, obviously, and I say I'm walking for those who can't. And
that
I'm
is
hoping
incredible.
for, one day a cure, but in the meantime, raising funds to be able to do real-time, on-the-ground support to be able to provide mobility to people dealing with the impact of multiple sclerosis, so they can stay as active and mobile and independent for as long as possible.
Wow, that is incredible. I didn't know all of that. Well, I'm going to get back to that in just a minute. And so this is Hero.
Hey,
and
how are you?
I'm good. And so tell us a little bit about yourself.
So I'm Hero. Fearless and I went to college together.
Okay.
My lives parted until 2016, and we got back together. And then in 2021, she called me with a crazy idea, and it was to hike the AT. And my first thought was, I'm going to.
Yay.
Yep.
So I'm here just to support her.
That's incredible. Good on you. Well done.
Yep.
And so where are y'all from?
St. Louis, Missouri.
And I'm from Charlotte, North Carolina.
Charlotte, North Carolina. I'm from North Carolina. From Raleigh. I am. And so I'm going to switch the camera around for just a minute, but I'm going to come back to you. So I'd like to encourage all of you to donate to multiple sclerosis and support her effort. Please subscribe to her channel. She is in the process of creating it right now, but once it comes up, if you would subscribe, I would appreciate it, and so would she. It's already up. She corrected me. So anyway, please subscribe to her channel and follow her. What she's doing is remarkable. Okay.
That's awesome.
Don't forget the website.
Okay.
The website is fearsomeis.org, and then the YouTube channel is Fearsome Is.
Okay. Are you fearsome or fearless?
I'm fearless.
Okay.
That's my trail name.
Okay.
But the trail name came after I'd, done the channels and stuff like that. So Prepper, who's off trail now, stellar individual, but he gave us our trail names. So
That's awesome. Well, it has been my joy and a privilege to meet both of you. Thank you so much. What a blessing for me. This is just awesome. Thank you.
Thank you for your help.
Yeah.
Okay. What a joy to meet her. She was awesome. And she and I will see each other because it's too complicated to go into. But we're both slack packing tomorrow in different directions, so I'll get to see her and Hero again tomorrow, which is awesome. You're doing the same number of miles tomorrow that I'll be doing. That's great. She is an inspiration. I do want to very much encourage you to support her if you can in her cause. It's so funny. The number of times I have run into somebody today, and as soon as they see me, they kind of look at me and they're like, "You look familiar," or "Why are you going? You're going the wrong way." It's happened all day today. It's been funny. This has been the most excellent day. I just came off trail right there and across the street, and now I'm getting ready to head this direction. People that have disabilities, that is no joke. And for that young woman to be hiking with multiple sclerosis, maybe she'll encourage and inspire you all as well. So as you're first coming out of Harpers Ferry, about 2 miles out, this is the highway that you actually cross under going Nobo. I'm going Sobo, so I'm going to cross under it the other way. But lots of semis. Alright. So, I just ran into Backpacking Bible again. She was with her high school friend Kim and her niece. And they are hiking Nobo. This has just been the most incredible day. This is weird. Look at this. And that's what you hike under. That's part of the AT. Okay, very weird. All right. So I'm just hiking under a bridge on the AT. This is kind of, if I was doing this at night, this is kind of creepy. Well, I guess that's your AT blaze. Alrighty. I regret that I was not able to film yesterday. Ooh, that's loud. Because I crossed over a beautiful bridge of a river with the river, and lots of things to share yesterday, but just couldn't do it. It is starting to warm up. It's 61 degrees, and I don't know what temperature those little snakes like to come out to bask in the sun, but my eyes are peeled. I'm not worried about bears anymore. Get ready to come off trail, and the blaze is over there. You just cross the street carefully. And let's see where we go. Blaze up there. It's telling me to go right, and we're gonna cross over railroad tracks. Okay, well, this is interesting. We are. There's a blaze over there on the other side of the street. So look both ways. No trains. Okay, well, that's fascinating. There are road markers up there. 11 and 50. That must be for bicyclers. Okay. It is for bicyclers. I want to show you these little boxes. They have cameras in them, and I've seen them all over, so somebody monitors these areas. So right here, it shows you the bicycle path. That's pretty cool.